Everyone, it's Chris Miller with eSource Miller Paradigm Company, and we're here at the 2025 NAFEM show in the Scotsman booth. I'm here with my good friend Tony. I want him to kind of introduce himself and then show us all the amazing new product that Scotsman has this year.
Well, thanks. So, Tony Valvo, I have dual roles at Scotsman, Western Region Sales Manager and also Director of Key Accounts. So I work with a lot of chains, but Texas is the newest part of my territory. And we talked about what we should really feature, and I wanted to talk about our ice and water dispensers. So this is an example. This particular one is our #1 selling SKU in the entire product line. So this is our HID 312. HID originally stood for healthcare ice dispensers because that's where most of it was sold. So this unit dispenses nugget ice and filters water.
The good ice.
And so if you've ever had a procedure in the hospital, you'll get a little cup of nugget ice to chew on. And so that's what most of these went into a long time ago. But they've evolved over time, and now they're going into a lot of different areas. They're going into offices, VIP lounges, and hotels even. So we now call it our hospitality ice dispenser. So we have a line of 4 different models. This is the smallest of the traditional HIDs. This is our HID 312. Model number indicates the production and the storage size. So HID, hospitality ice dispenser, 3 is 300 pounds a day, and 12 is how many pounds of storage in here. Okay. So the reason that's important is if you're trying to size an HID, you need to keep in mind the fact it's going to make 300 pounds of ice a day, but once that 12-pound bin is full, it stops making ice. So if it's going to get hit hard at break time, say at a factory or somewhere where a bunch of people are going to hit it all at once, keep in mind there's 12 pounds of ice, and then it's making ice at 300 pounds a day. So we can do the math from there, but that's why we have different size units. So the next size up from this is our HID 525. Makes 500 pounds of ice, stores 25. Next size up is our HID 540. Also makes 500 pounds, but stores 40 pounds. So that's the lineup we've had for quite some time. It dispenses our H2 nugget, which is not our original nugget. It's a little bit harder nugget. And typically harder nugget machines are used for dispensing ice. And I won't get too much into nuggets, but I'll just tell you that our HID 312, 525, and 540 dispense our H2 nugget. Flowing from our traditional HIDs, healthcare, I almost said it again, hospitality ice dispensers, this is our newest offering. We've had this almost a year now. We're showing 2 of them because all of our HIDs come available in infrared or touch-free, so your hand in your cup will dispense. We're only having this running live. This is the push-button version. So they love when I make a mess. So you have an option of push-button or infrared, touch-free on every one of them. And they're all now retrofittable. So if somebody gets a touch-free and they want to go push-button, you can retrofit that. So there's a part to do that. So what's different about this one? You can see that it's not stainless in the front. It's designed to really fit into an office space. And it goes right on top of the cabinet, or the counter rather, and it fits under the cabinet level. So you can get this on legs to put it on the counter, or you can get a stand, either an equipment stand or an equipment cabinet with storage below, just like all of them. This unit dispenses our original chewable nugget ice, our 73% hard nugget that everyone knows from Sonic. Yeah. So this is the only one in the line that dispenses our softest nugget. People love that nugget. HID 207 means it makes 200 pounds of nugget ice a day, and it stores 7 pounds. We have a sell sheet that's on our website that gives the number of servings we recommend per day for each of these machines, and it'll tell you how big an office each one is good for. Nugget ice used to be only for hospitals, but nugget ice is now a mainstream ice form. Like I mentioned, Sonic and Raising Cane's, they use our Scotsman nugget ice. Wendy's has approved nugget ice. We're selling nugget ice everywhere in food service. So what I always tell people, like supermarkets used to buy a lot of flakers. Whenever I can, I steer them toward nugget. Nugget can do anything flaked ice can, like it can form to the shape of for a fish display case or an oyster display, right, or salad bar. But it's also a good, it's a perfect ice form for beverages. So I mentioned it makes 200 pounds. A little earlier, I mentioned a Follett unit that was under counter that was designed for office spaces. The difference between these two is this goes on a counter, theirs can go under counter. We make twice the ice theirs does. We have an extra year warranty, and we're priced very well. So this one really is a no-brainer in this space.
Yeah.
It's really the only one available. One other thing I'll mention, the sink is drained. We drain the sink out the back. It has to have a drain. And the Follett unit does not drain. And what happens with that one, when the water fills up here, as you get melted ice and other beverages, it will shut the unit off and it has to be carried to the sink and drain. And so we had to choose which way we wanted to go. We decided we're an NSF compliant manufacturer of food service equipment. We're going to drain it. It's just the way we do it.